There it goes. Yeah, okay, all right, cool. It's recording. Ooh, I was with it. Oh shit, they just exposed everything. Aliens, UFOs, 3iAtlas, skinwalkers, Bigfoot. Yeah. All right, anyways, I like Skizzle. He's cool. Let's go ahead, get into this.
Well, I really wish I could say.
Okay, hold on. I forgot. I had to turn this way down. Oh, fuck. I was on video game settings.
Psych right now, but hide your kids, hide your dogs. Don't let your dogs out tonight because the government is now talking about them aliens. We also got an update on that TMU-Atlas, the 3iAtlas, and the situation is looking kind of different right now. Okay, we're gonna get to that. You don't have to like or subscribe, but definitely share this video. You will see why in just a second here. Roll it.
What the fuck is that thing, bro?
And what government officials may know about
see that?
programs on the
I hope he shows it again. If not, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that whatever the fuck that was right before this
subject. It features testimony from 34 high-ranking government officials. My colleague Brett Baer speaks with the director and producer of The Age of Disclosure.
So Fox is now covering
We've had repeated instances of something operating in the airspace over restricted nuclear facilities, and it's not ours.
They have both deactivated and activated nuclear.
And that was Marco Rubio, by the way, saying that. So, like, you gotta think that's a high-level official in the government.
Weapons with both the United States and Russia.
These are otherworldly things that are performing maneuvers that haven't been seen.
The UAP activity surrounding nuclear weapons is not a historic issue. It's an ongoing issue.
Well, joining us now to talk about his new film, The Age of Disclosure.
So they're able to disable our nukes, man. We have been hearing.
Well, I mean, like, oh yeah, dude, I've been hearing about fucking aliens being able to disable our nukes for like, I don't know, 15 years almost.
That for a minute, bro. In a way, that's good, right? Because
it's very good.
Obviously, it looks like that the big daddy out there making sure that we don't nuke each other. But the fact that they're able to stop our nukes cold turkey, you can interpret this in a positive way. And also,
I was about to go down to side rabbit hole. I was like, never mind. Never mind.
Negative way, right? Because that shows control and power.
Disclosure is director and producer Dan Farah. He says the documentary reveals an 80-year cover-up of non-human intelligent life and a secret war among major nations to reverse engineer advanced technology of non-human origin. The film will be released in select theaters in New York, Washington, and Los Angeles on November 21st. Also available worldwide to purchase and rent on Prime Video.
Oh, you hear that? Prime Video, because obviously it's not being released to everybody. So, like, I have Prime. You should watch this. Everyone in the world should watch this documentary.
And thanks for being here. You've been working on this for more than 3 years, and you say this is going to be a groundbreaking documentary.
Right.
Yeah. I interviewed 34 extremely high-level military, government intelligence officials who all have direct knowledge of this issue. Much of what they know is classified, but in this film, they break their silence on what they can lawfully disclose.
I mean, there's a lot of skepticism, as you know.
Lawfully disclosed. See, that's another issue. Lawfully disclosed.
Well, there's a lot of stigmatism about this issue. But as you're talking to all of these people and you're building these blocks for this,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Does it look like he got a mask on his face, bro? Right? I mean, just look around his eyes, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can pull. Like, I'm not wearing a mask, bro. I can pull on my shit. But like, does his eyes look weird right there, bro? I don't know, bro. All right.
This movie, you get to the point where it's not a matter of if it's happening or if it's real.
Yeah, so every single person I interviewed made it very clear that it was no longer a question of whether this was a real situation.
Well, okay, so the other interesting thing I find is, right, like, they've been spraying the chemical barium, right? Chemtrails, right? Like, geoengineering, however you want to word it. It's been happening since it's been happening a long time because patents, if you go look in the patents office, like, it's been happening for, like, over 100 years. But, like, the specific thing I'm talking about, right, what we've seen now, what we see in the sky as chemtrails, that has been happening since 1997, okay? So, almost 30 years, right? And so, one of the chemicals that they started using in that composition of chemicals in 1997 was barium. Barium, right, is the main ingredient in holographic technology, right? So, like, I find it highly interesting because it's hard to know, like, okay, so, like, one, I think there are extraterrestrials, right? Okay, that's one. Okay, I think that absolutely 100% that there's aliens. Just I also know that our government is also highly doing crazy shit to the sky with chemicals. And there's documentation from the government that states that they're attempting to foster a false alien invasion so that they can make a one world order where everyone gets chips put in their fucking heads, and you are all enslaved forever, and you never have the ability to break free from the enslavement ever again, because the chip in your head will never be able. And then at some point, babies will be born, and they immediately will have chips in their brains because they'll get the chips put in your brains before you're even born. Like, you don't want to go down that route. Let's not go down that route. That's not a good route to go down, so we should stay vigilant. And hopefully, like, see, look, this is how I look at it, right? The real aliens cannot help us unless we choose to wake up for our own insanity, right? Like, we have to wake up to our own insanity, and then we'll get to see real aliens. That's how I see it.
It's a very real situation.
Humanity is not the only intelligence in the universe.
Humanity is not the only intelligent species.
We are absolutely not alone.
Non-human intelligence exists.
UAPs are real, they're here, and they're not human.
The questions now are, who's controlling these UAP? Where do they come from? And what is their intention?
I really hope it's like the Nordic alien baddies, right? If you've seen that yesterday video, if you have not seen that yesterday's video, definitely check it out. The last episode, essentially, of the UFOs, right? Because we covered one of the encounters of the Nordic female aliens, okay? And if you've seen that, you know what I'm talking about, right? Those are the kind of experiences that I hope that we get.
I know what he's talking about, though.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, it's good that you don't know, or maybe you're missing out, okay? But now, honestly, I really hope it's a good disclosure and not necessarily like the Independence Day one. I so want the 3iAtlas, the TimuAtlas, whatever you want to call it, to be an alien craft. Right now, it's just like 50-50, right? We're 50-50 with it.
I mean, it's hard for everybody to die.
Well, the fact that they don't even know what 3iAtlas is astonishing.
And an 80-year cover-up.
Or that they're even stating that they don't know what it is, when clearly, I don't know. That comes into a whole other subject that I'm not going to go into.
With a country that keeps it deep and dark, and it hasn't gotten out. That's the tough part for people to buy into.
Yeah, so a number of the officials in my film make it clear that a long time ago, this was moved away from congressional oversight and even away from the oversight of the President of the United States.
Dang.
And there are certain elements within our government and within defense contractors that have really been gatekeeping the knowledge about this topic.
And so again, it's one of those things where...
That's crazy, dude. It's actually crazy to watch, bro. This is Fox, bro. He's watching Fox. This is on Fox News, bro. It's wild.
Right, the president is on the need to know only basis. Something that I believe Dr. Stephen Greer has talked about years and years ago, that even the president is not allowed.
Yeah.
And that's a thing that we hear constantly. But I guess things are moving. I mean, the needle is definitely moving. So
there are
maybe
people in this film who are respected in their fields who say they have seen these craft and have seen the recovered non-human bodies.
I have seen with my own eyes non-human craft and non-human beings.
They go on the record about the fact that there have been crashed craft that have been recovered. In some cases, there's been non-human bodies in these craft, they claim. And these are people who are putting their reputation and their names on the line. You know, often you hear people say, show me the evidence. In my opinion, 34 extremely credible people putting their name and reputation on the line is the best evidence, because we live at a time where you could put a video or a photo out and everyone will, half the people out there will say it's fake or AI.
And everything else.
True.
The title is Age of Disclosure.
Sad, but
and
true.
Do you think that this is going to start something bigger? The premise of this is that there is a race to reverse engineer what has been recovered by different countries, essentially competing against one another.
Yeah, that's fucking thing.
So one of the big reveals in the film that a number of the interview subjects share is that elements of the U.S. government are in a high-stakes secret Cold War race with adversarial nations like China and Russia to reverse engineer technology of non-human origin.
The first country that cracks the code on this technology will be the leader for years to come.
China has established its own version of a UAP task force.
You think for a second that they wouldn't consider using it to achieve their ends of domination?
This is similar to the Manhattan Project. This is the atomic weapon on steroids.
We won the atomic race, and we used the bomb to end World War II, and we became the definitive superpower for the next 100
years. So you're telling me that, okay, 80 years is what they're saying, right? Now, if you have seen those older paintings that are like thousands and thousands of years old, you would find objects in the skies, floating, flying, looking like modern-day UFOs. So we have paintings that are thousands of years old, and we have objects in the sky that are flying around, floating, and all that, right? So we have that, but they are saying they're kind of like counting in the Roswell incident that happened back in the 1947. Apparently the story was that a UFO crash landed, there were aliens aboard, but every time they say it's been 70 years, 80 years, seems like that they just counted that Roswell incident. Like 70 years ended, there were aliens aboard, but every time they say it's been 70 years, 80 years, seems like that they just counted that Roswell incident. Like that's what started it all. It was not what started it all, but it was what kind of made it mainstream, essentially, right? This is what that's what popularized the topic, and ever since then we obviously started getting more and more sightings.
That shit looks low as fuck to the ground, bro.
Around that timeline, you guessed it, nuclear bombs. America dropped it on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and
but notice how it's in the fog. It's in this fog, dense fog. You see what I'm saying?
Ever since then, you know, we've been seeing more and more and more, and they're saying that, well, these twats are able to disconnect those nuclear heads. In a way, it's good, because it looks like we're not gonna blow it ourselves, but hey, what if those female alien pilots get too much estrogen?
Oh,
what
see,
if
I knew he was gonna show it. What the
what
fuck?
if they don't feel good, and they're like, you know what, F these bozos out
that
there.
Was crazy, bro.
I'm just gonna let them do it, man. I'm just gonna let them drop it. Okay, they're not gonna drop it. Let me just press the button right now. What happens if they do that? I mean, what we hear is that those aliens are actually good, so they're very kind-hearted. I hope that's the case, because otherwise we cooked, gang.
Years as a result. The fear here is that if another nation wins this race, it could really change the lay of the land in terms of power.
But for the people who are still skeptical, still can't get their head around it, they're going to watch this, maybe they'll have their eyes opened, but many might ask, why now? Why is it happening now?
So, for a very long time.
Because now is the only moment it can happen. There is no other moment that it can't happen any other moment. The only moment that it can happen is now.
The public, Congress, and even the president have been kept out of the loop on this subject. In the last few years, senior members of Congress, senior members of the administration, thanks to whistleblowers, have found out what's been going on, and they are now in pursuit of the truth for themselves and for the American people.
Even presidents have been operating on a need-to-know basis, but that begins to ramp out of control.
It's not acceptable to have secret parts of government that no one ever sees.
I think it's
only...
only...
It seems like a good documentary, so coming out on the 21st, right?
A matter of time at this point before we have a sitting president step to the microphone and have the biggest moment a leader can possibly have, just telling all of humanity that we're not alone in the universe.
I mean, obviously, look, you got to comprehend, it's a documentary coming out in theaters.
And that, you know, the United States intends to lead the way.
Could it be President Trump?
I think it could be. I think Rubio is one of the most informed people in the United States with regard to this topic, and right now he's our Secretary of State and our National Security Advisor, and I know that he considers this an extremely important topic.
This is by far the wildest times to be alive, right? Yeah, let me actually show you this.
Agreed, Skizzle.
This here, okay? Really quickly, gotta take a second to shout out all of you guys out there for being here. Shout out to Heather, shout out to Treka, the homie Penju, and the homie Wolf's Odyssey. For the super thanks. Thank you guys so much for all the love, for liking the videos, dropping tips, the super thanks and all that, subscribing, sharing. You gotta do none of it, man. But thank you guys so much for being here, man. Appreciate it. All right, let's get back to the content here, boo boo. Shout out to Secure Team. Let's get to it. Check this.
If you thought this interstellar traveler was done causing chaos, think again. 3iAtlas, the third confirmed visitor from another star system, just popped out from behind the sun, and this time we've got real data confirmed by major telescopes. No more rumors. Astronomers confirmed it. 3iAtlas is back. It's speeding up and it's drifting 4 arc seconds off the track that everyone expected. Now, to give you some context,
that's way off.
4 arc seconds is a tiny angle, but in the precision world of orbital mechanics, that deviation is massive. Something's nudging
massive.
this thing. Not
Massive,
but
bro.
just enough to be noticed. Honestly, this is the strongest case yet for the alien ship theory, as it pertains.
Man, he's already making me a believer in the Team
dude,
Atlas,
right?
though.
Like, yeah, that's
Currently,
crazy,
though, based
bro.
off of everything that you have heard, that you may or may not have heard, where are you at with the 3iAtlas? One in the comments if you believe this is aliens, or from an alien origin, perhaps a drone, maybe a mothership that they sent our way. Maybe this is on a reconnaissance mission. If you believe any of that, put up one in the comments. 2,
the word, I'm gonna let you know right now. See, look, Skizzle's cool, but he uses that word way too much. That word, believe, means you're in the false reality. False reality is based in belief. It requires you to stay stuck in the state of belief so that way you can be enslaved. The truth is something that is known, not something that is believed.
if you think just a comet, or maybe a comet, but it's unique in nature, but at the end of the day, just a comet, nothing to do with the aliens. I'm just curious to see like where everybody's at, because initially I was like, yeah, I've gotta be alien mothership. Then I was like, nah, bro, nothing burger. Then I'm like, oh shit, okay, whoa, like the things that it's doing right now, oh my goodness, seems like that it's definitely is something. And then I was like, yeah, nothing burger. And now I'm like, I don't know, man. Needless to say, like the information here that's being presented is fascinating, and also right now it's only up to NASA. It shouldn't be up to NASA here, never a straight answer. But the fact that they have gone silent, the government shut down, now the government is back online, back up. The fact that we're still not getting
the government never shut down, it's all a play.
Images and videos from NASA, major red flag, massive red flag. And by the time we get anything from them, either you're gonna be like, yeah, well, they had enough time to airbrush those images out, Photoshop those images out, or you're gonna be like, yeah, whatever they're saying, it's real, depending on what we get or not get.
Pertains to 3iAtlas. The science is getting weird. Government's starting to sweat a little bit, and the whole thing feels like a sci-fi tabloid circus. But here's what's actually happening.
Crazy.
In early November, 3iAtlas reappears after its perihelion dive. That's the term for its closest pass to the sun. And so it goes behind the sun, and now the latest images are in. And the object, well, it's not just intact, it's brighter. Sure, that's cool, but the real headline isn't how it looks, it's what it's doing. For the first time, astronomers caught a non-gravitational acceleration. This means it's moving faster than the sun's gravity alone can explain. That 4 arc seconds off from the path gravity predicted, it sounds familiar, and it should, because it's Oumuamua all over again. Another heavyweight visitor from beyond the solar system, acting like it's got somewhere else to be.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that they realized they were in the hood, and they just pressed hard on the gas, and they're like, okay, we gotta speed it up because we in the hood. But honest to God, bro, I really hope this is a real like alien mothership, man. I really hope it's aliens and all that. Hopefully not. Hopefully we don't get the bad ending. Hopefully we don't get the Independence Day ending. Hopefully it's the good aliens. Hopefully it's like them alien baddies, like the Nordic alien baddies. I hope that's what it is, because if you've seen the last episode, we covered the Nordic alien female alien encounter. If you've seen it, you've seen it. But if you haven't, well, you gotta check that out. I hope it's that, man, because that version would be so good, man. We gotta...
Oh my goodness, bro. He's hoping that we get the Arctic, like Nordic style alien women to come.
Pause on that one. If you know, you know, right? But
something seems to be steering it, or at least giving it a little nudge. That is for certain. And NASA's official line? Well, it's, quote, just outgassing.
Basically, yeah, just outgassing, guys. Just farting in the sky. Yeah, just farting into space. That's what it is, man. But I hope we get the good aliens, man. I hope we get the good version, the good ending.
Gas and dust jets are venting from the comet and pushing. Basically, gas and dust jets are venting from the comet and pushing it like tiny rocket engines. That's the standard comet playbook. But this time, the numbers don't fit unless you bend things pretty hard. When scientists start patching models to fit the facts, you know what happens. Suddenly, everyone's whispering about artificial origin. And get this, there's a strong gas jet firing toward the sun from the object, with the dust tail going the other way. Now, that's physically possible in nature, but it just makes 3iAtlas look even stranger. And this is where it gets political now, because Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna fired off an official letter to NASA recently demanding answers and asking if they can send a probe like Juno for a closer look. This isn't random internet chatter. This is a government representative putting real pressure on NASA. Good luck with that. And it's all about the secret images. NASA has high-resolution shots from the high-rise camera on the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter currently circling Mars. And it snapped images that were taken.
And apparently Avi Loeb right now is saying that on December the 19th, it's going to be the closest to Earth. And that's when, you know, and in that area, apparently there's a lot more stuff, a lot more, and people apparently are going to be able to use their telescope and capture it. And we're going to get the good look of it. And we're apparently also going to get the conclusion on whether or not it's something special or not, right? So I guess we have to wait till December the 19th.
Obviously.
Taken as 3iAtlas passed by the red planet. And NASA, well, they're not releasing them yet. Blame the government shutdown, they say, which in turn caused NASA to shut down just as the comet began to pass Mars and we were expecting some much better imagery. Go figure. As for this blame that they're putting on the government shutdown,
that's why they had
like
to shut down.
Astrophysicist Avi Loeb aren't buying it. They think it's either
nobody's buying the fact that NASA shut down because of the government. The fact that now the government is back online. Just release the images. But we need time, guys. That's what they're saying. We need time.
But they don't need time.
We need time, man.
Slow walking or a quiet cover-up. And just what is in those images that made a member of Congress demand answers? We need to see them. And then there's Avi Loeb himself, the well-known astrophysicist who stirred up the world in 2017 by saying that Oumuamua might be alien tech. And now he's at the center of this, sharing the new acceleration data and urging NASA to repurpose the space probe Juno so we can get a better look at this object. Meanwhile, the internet's going wild. The acceleration of 3iAtlas is real, but the rumors are even
crazy,
wilder.
bro.
Maybe you've seen that viral claim about 3iAtlas beaming out a Fibonacci sequence, which is the famous mathematical
Wait a second, what did he say?
Wilder. Maybe you've seen that viral claim about 3iAtlas beaming out a Fibonacci sequence, which is the famous mathematical spiral found in nature on a SETI frequency, which is the radio channel scientists use to listen for alien signals. And after some checking, that theory seems to be total nonsense. Just a random single post online that went viral.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. We've seen so many fake posts about 3iAtlas. Oh my god, the Fibonacci sequence, right? Oh my god. And the Fibonacci sequence on its own is fascinating, right? That people use that
because it's what creates all creation.
Basically confirm or prove the existence
of
God
of the things that
and all that, because
creation.
the Fibonacci sequence is like mathematical numbers that are basically present in the entire universe, right? Not just here. Of course they are here
in your body,
but the numbers are everywhere essentially.
Yeah, inside your body.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend you look into Fibonacci sequence. It's
look, I'll show you right now. Look, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and that's the 6 first numbers, 7 first numbers if you count 0 as a number. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, and then plus 34 to 55, and then that's the next number, and then that number, and the last number, and that number, and then it just keeps going. It keeps going and going. All the way to the point where you get hurricanes.
it's amazing, and it's mind-blowing. It's quite literally mind-blowing.
Much like another post and news story hitting the web and making the waves of an alleged image taken by or leaked from a Japanese telescope or a space probe of 3iAtlas, allegedly in what looks to be one of the worst photoshopped / AI created fake spaceship blended with a comet I have ever seen. And hopefully just by the look of this image, most of you will understand this is a hoax and not...
Obviously, because if it was an alien spaceship or an asteroid, it'd be one or the other. It's not going to be a blend between the two, bro.
This is why you just can't believe anything, man. Scientists believe 3iAtlas contains significant amount of carbon dioxide similar to comets formed in cold, distant star systems. Yeah, right.
And seriously, there is nothing to back up this claim of a leaked Japanese photo, and I can tell just from looking at this for about 5 seconds that this is a complete fake. However, nonetheless, stuff like this is making waves. The fact that people are ready to believe it shows how jumpy everyone is.
Yeah.
We have the weird acceleration, the electric...
Yeah, everybody's like eager right now, you know what I mean? You gotta pause on being eager, guys. Gotta like... Tranquilo.
It's like a month away. It's like a month away.
Hopefully.
From the closest
I should not be giving false hopes, though. I was gonna say we're gonna get the truth, but honestly, bro, I'm not sure if we're gonna get the truth. I don't think we will anytime soon, though. At the very least, maybe we'll know about it on December the 19th if it's like something special. But chances are they're just gonna say it's like a normal comet, right? I'm expecting that.
Not if there's too many people that get a chance to see it with high-level cameras and telescopes.
Or if it's actually of an alien origin. Well, I don't know if they're gonna tell us though. Yeah, could you imagine it really is an alien mothership or whatever, right? I don't think they're gonna tell us that straight up. Because if they say, yeah, it's an alien mothership, like aliens on it, or they here and all that, we sky cousins and shit. If they say that GTA 6 or aliens before GTA 6, bro, like people gonna go crazy. People gonna go batshit crazy.
Whatever, they pushed GT 6 back again.
And or maybe not, because everybody's like so desensitized to it. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. But I really hope we get the conclusion, and regardless of what they say on December the 19th or around that time, you know, you're gonna have people believe it, and you're gonna have people that wouldn't believe it, and understandably, rightfully so, because whatever they drop in, I mean, yeah, man, if they say it's aliens, Project Blue Balls, false alien invasion, they're lying. If they say that it's a nothing burger and it's it's just a comet, they lied. It's aliens. It's aliens. Everybody's gonna say that,
thinking they'd have a chill night together. But then they heard chanting, went to take a look, and caught this on camera. Take a look.
Yeah. Can they? Oh my! I don't know. The camera can't pick it up. They're literally dancing. What are they doing?
It seemed like some sort of creepy ritual. Someone seemed to notice them, and they quickly went.
There's a reason why hit songs follow the same blueprints, and it's because they've been proven to work in hit after.
Went back to their camp, contemplating if they should just leave or just stay really quiet for the rest of the night. I believe they eventually left. Do you think it was a cult performing a ritual, or something else?
Or maybe
cosplayers.
Or maybe it was just a family and friends just
a Redditor's son and nephew
something.
were night fishing near a bridge
weird.
when they heard clicking noises and saw something move. A little while later, they aimed the camera toward the source of the sounds, and their son shouted at it to show itself. That's when they caught this.
Oh.
Shine right where you were.
Yeah, por favor. Por favor.
Shine there.
Tranquilo, papi. Yeah, looks like somebody's there. Looks like a twat just standing there.
I'm from here.
Oh, you little bugger! You little twat!
Oh my goodness, why are people so bad with cameras?
Knock it off, you little
peeking
prick!
out and looking at us.
Oh, look at that little bugger. What if it's
a
nothing?
pale figure peeked from behind the wall. As soon as they realized it wasn't anything normal, they fled. Later, when they watched the footage, they were even more terrified, now that they could see it more clearly. They posted it on Reddit, asking others to explain what they had encountered. What do you think?
I can't tell anything.
Asking somebody, bro, like just go there. Just had to walk a couple more feet, bro.
Right, like yeah, so lean,
getting the answers, man.
Move to the left a little.
I understand. I'm joking around. I mean, I'm playing, but
The man was driving through the desert one quiet afternoon. Then, in the middle of the heated sand dunes, something caught his eye. A strange glimmer far ahead.
Oh, I remember seeing that. I believe James from That Is Impossible covered this. I remembered that.
I did the oh shit because he did the button, bro. But that was wild.
I don't know if I believe this. There's a shadow. Yeah.
I mean, it could be faked.
I remember seeing this. Shadow is moving.
From far,
the shadow was moving with it,
catching the sun. Curious, he slowed down, pulled over, and stepped out. There was not a single soul in sight.
Dang.
At first, he thought it might be an electrical line, but he was...
Whoa. Bro. Do you think it might be like something like to do with the simulation? It's like a little rip.
Wrong. There was literally nothing but that light. Not that he could see, at least. Is this some sort of natural phenomenon? Can someone explain?
Looks like a portal about to open, but can't be fake though.
TikToker I Do What I Want uploaded this video of her day at the beach.
And we're just going to sit down, and all of a sudden she goes, "Brandy, what is that?" And I turn over to my left, and it's a whole ass video cassette in a plastic bag, sitting on a rock in an odd ass place. And
what?
That is before the flood. Oh my god, this could be a fucking murder mystery.
Man,
it looked like
a VHS, bro. I remember seeing a VHS like like 20 years ago, something like that. Damn. And then we had the CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, and now everything is digital.
Someone had left it there on purpose. Curious, she took it with her and searched for a VCR. Then they finally played the tape.
Oh man, those TVs were so like... I remember that. Oh man, that's nostalgia right there.
Yeah, it is. That TV is too. I had that TV.
Wait, what was it? Girl, some guy in the mirror looking like a devil. Talking to himself, no.
Man.
What the fuck are they saying though?
Is this like a movie or?
It looked dark and unsettling, but they couldn't quite make out what they were looking at. Who put this tape there and why? What did it truly show?
I mean, in the very beginning, I was like, "This gotta be the Big Harper's butcher's job." You know, Dexter, if you know, you know. But then it started being something else.
A young man was exploring a quiet town with his camera, long past midnight. When he reached a small bridge, he saw something move in the shadows.
Oh, that could be some sort of animal. That looks like some sort of animal.
Por favor.
Just by the glow of the eyes.
Loco. Yeah, very local, my friend. Very local.
According to him, it was a large white creature. Instead of running, he walked closer, believing it might be the Cadejo Blanco. In Latin American folklore, the Cadejo Blanco is a mysterious, dog-like spirit, said to appear to travelers at night.
Right.
Unlike its dark counterpart, the Cadejo Negro, which brings harm and fear, the white Cadejo is believed to protect those who have lost their way. As he neared the bridge, he heard this.
Vimos el Cadejo Blanco. ¡Ay, Dios!
What happened?
Dios!
Tranquilo, papi. Chill.
Knocking sounds coming from close by. And whatever was out there vanished into the dark.
Interesting.
Somebody playing a prank.
In March 2022, these explorers went deep into an old American forest, searching for an abandoned railway bridge hidden in the woods. At first, everything was calm and silent, but then a strange sound started coming from nearby. Something moved close.
Take that one path up here. Yeah,
love it when something moves.
Get to the babies. Oh, baby. Okay. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to...
Soldier your way up there, brother. You got this.
What the hell was that? Alright, let's keep fucking moving. Yeah. It's coming from up there. I don't even know if I want to. We'll see what it is, but at the same time, it's like...
It seems far away.
This is like something fucking unknown.
It seems kind of far away. I think you're
safe
fine.
how long we're out here, because I think there's a storm coming. It's getting real windy.
That's not good.
Alright. Okay, go. That's pretty loud. That's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded way closer, bro.
It's like imagine it's just Bigfoot just it's just Bigfoot yawning because like it's his bedtime or some shit like that.
I don't. Okay. Oh, go.
Yo,
it's coming. It's coming. Oh, crap. Wait, don't wait. Go.
No waiting, bro. Just run it.
Wait. Holy, I think I saw it.
Go.
Go.
They fled, knowing they were being followed. They made it safely to their car. Later, when they reviewed the footage, they noticed two glowing eyes staring at them. It seemed as tall as a person, but human eyes don't glow like that.
No,
it must have been something animal-like.
Yeah.
Like Bigfoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was Bigfoot just yawning, bro. The Bigfoot was probably yawning. It was his bedtime or some shit like that.
Your shit.
And they were around just,
good.
with their flashlights. So yeah, I mean, poor little Bigfoot.
We're doing so good, Skizzle. I didn't have to move my camera.
But they were disturbing his sleep, disturbing his night.
He was climbing a Carday rock when suddenly rocks came flying down the cliff right at his face. He posted a photo online saying, never let your kids throw rocks off cliffs, especially when people are climbing.
Oh, absolutely.
The kids and their parents probably didn't realize someone was below, so this serves as a good reminder for everyone. Even when you don't expect anyone to be there, always be careful.
Yeah, don't throw rocks,
The climber was fine and wasn't seriously injured, but it could have been much worse.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man, poor guy. Poor chap.
YouTuber Dancer1 decided to do something few would ever dare. He snuck into Bohemian Grove, deep in the woods of California. For over a century, this is where the elite have gathered.
This is something that Alex Jones talked about, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not mistaken.
Presidents, actors, and powerful men all meeting around one thing: the Owl God. There are countless eerie conspiracies about what really happens here, but Dancer1 wanted proof. So he made a plan and ventured inside.
How old is this video?
He later said that the whole time he could hear owl sounds echoing through the forest. But the disturbing part, it didn't sound like a real owl. It sounded like someone or something imitating one. As he explored deeper into the area, he filmed inside one of the old cabins, then made his way to the giant owl statue itself.
Don't know what, but they were doing some dark stuff here, man. 100%. In the original video that we saw, right?
Yeah. This is the owl statue.
And ever since this has been discovered, we don't get those videos anymore. It's as though they changed their location.
After wandering around for a while, the uneasy feeling grew stronger, and he decided it was time to leave. Fortunately, he made it back to his kayak safely. For the full video, make sure to check out his channel.
Yeah, but did you see this video though? Yeah, if not, check out this video on the screen.
Alright, so this is the end of this video. And it's awesome, cool, little, interesting. I really was just here for the 3iAtlas update a little bit, kind of. He does it in a funny manner. I don't know, like intellectual manner. And I can't do that right now. I'm on a new project, so I can't get too deep into the 3iAtlas intellectually. It's a good video, though. I liked it. It was good. Everything. He actually covered everything he said. I like it when he does that. So let's go. I'm out of here.